And so with Henry County being declared the fastest growing county,
Okay.
I think right now we're around maybe 255,000 and moving forward. The system of government, unfortunately, it was limited based upon decisions prior that the county chair at the time, Tommy Smith, he had, from what I remember, had filed a lawsuit against not only the county, but also to all the commissioners. So at the time, the state legislature took away his voting power and placed it in the hands of the existing county commissioners.
Okay.
That was okay to do when you have a small county. But as the county is, again, we are fast approaching a 300,000 mark. And if we have persons who are elected into those seats and get the lion's share of the votes because they run county-wide, then that means that one person who's the county is able to make the decisions for the county. And to be able to provide that role in terms of the chair having an actual authority that really, I don't think ever should have been taken away. That's not how you get a unruly county commissioner. It's not a way that you keep them held responsible. If you want to get them held responsible, you have an election. In every election for every 4 years, that's how you vote them out. So I don't agree with the legislature taking away that power, but I wasn't there at the time.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of people are looking at the way it happened. And in the way that it happened, and it kind of like, so let's backtrack.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's go 2020. 2016 and 2020 was the progressive state of Henry County. You had the district attorney, the first African-American district attorney. You had the first African-American sheriff. You had first African-American mayors. You had first African-American women commissioners, first African-American state reps. That was a time of historic, game-changing, breaking opportunities for Henry County.
Right.
Okay. We walked together, we talked together. I mean, we even marched around the square. We shall overcome. You know the statistics. We were in it together. A lot of things developed, and I think that was the progressiveness of Henry County, right?
It was definitely a time when more African Americans were able to get elected into offices that had never before seen their presence.
Great. All right. So, and even small business.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You still have a lot of small businesses. That when we look at like Henry County Chamber of Commerce, getting the #1 Chamber of Commerce award.
Okay.
It probably over the last 2-3 years probably had never had as many minority-owned businesses in any year prior.
All right. So in that, did SB 22, now that we here and we arrived, did SB 22 kind of cause division amongst, inner party lines, like the Democrats against Democrats? Like it kind of seems like a war broke out.
So the thing is this, right? Is that when you have commissioners who have more power than they had prior. Remember that came because that chairman at the time who had sued the county and the commissioners and the legislature before I ever got elected decided to take away his powers. Right? Which again I don't believe is the right way. You wait for an election.
Correct.
But that's just my opinion. When the county still grows, this is not Mayberry, right? This county is fast growing. You have to have one person who has to have the final say, which is why other counties don't remove those powers. They also wait for an election. Okay. So this was not a way, when SB 22 was implemented, this was to still have one person who is the county chair. Right. It's a system of democracy that has always been in place for every county in the state with a population size above 50,000. That's it. Okay. So restoring that, again, restoring something that never should have been taken in the first place. Okay. It probably created a bad taste in the mouths of people who had more power than any other county at the time, because again, counties don't do this. Okay. So when you restore that power, that authority it doesn't go unchecked.
Right.
It takes 4 commissioners to disagree with the chair of the county to override that chairperson.
Okay. Okay.
So, but they have to actually agree.
Right.
Now, if they don't agree, then who's really at fault here? Like,
So what you're saying is not the policy that's in place; it's the
people.
It's the people behind
the
it.
people have to work together.